Morning guys, it's Thursday morning, sunny today. Supposed to rain sometime, I don't even know when. Anyway, what I wanted you to see here was this is the toe board and it's been painted, or primered I mean. So I have all the parts that I have here primered for it. The only other part besides those is the bolt laying here. And after this dries, I want to paint it orange. After it dries, I'm going to do a real try and do a very good video of installing it, so that when the people get these, they don't have any problems installing them. They're not hard to install. It's just that you got to have some know-how a little bit for drilling the holes, or actually you don't even need the drill holes. All you need to do is use the bolts that I send. But you need to have a little bit of knowledge on how to put in a self-tapping and self-threading bolt, and basic understanding of how mechanical things work. But other than that, that's where I stand so far. So I'll be painting it in a couple minutes. Actually I ran out of orange paint, so I have to get some, but I'll be doing it today, and then this should be able to either be mailed out tomorrow or Saturday, at the latest Monday. So anyway, that's where I'm at so far. Bullseye not doing much today. Carmine and my wife had to go somewhere else to do some other things, so I'm kind of alone today, which is fine with me. So anyway, that's where I'm at the moment, and I'll be getting back to you then. Okay guys, so I wasn't able to get the paint yet. I have to go get paint. But I do have everything primered, and the last thing I made that I had almost forgot about was a handle to be able to take the tool and turn it. And the only reason I'm making these is because the socket is so big. I think these nuts here take like 1 3/4 socket, and I don't have a bunch of them to be given away. So that's why I've been making the socket or a wrench to send with the tool. Now this thing is pretty cut and dry. Like the inside measurements, you have 30 inches inside of the wood miser, so you need to take about 1/16, an 1/8 off of that, which I did for the full length, and then you make the pieces accordingly. I think the tubing bar is 37 inches long, which really is a pain, because what happens with that is at 37 inches you're losing. When you buy 2-3 foot left and right threads, cut them in half, one of them can't be used because of the length of this. So I really should come up with a little bit different idea for that, so I can use 2 of them with one, rather than having to use, then I could lower the price slightly a little bit on these. But as of right now, the price should probably go up a little bit because of the socket. I'd really like to buy a socket and send a ratchet or something, or just a socket along with the tool, so that guys could use the socket to crank it. So anyway, just to give you a little bit of the description here, this thing's 24 inches long, so it's just reaches far enough across the bed, the bunk, that the jack screw is sort of in on one side, and you have the back stops on this side. So this is plenty wide enough to catch any log you're going to put on there. And then these bars that are here go from this down to the bolt, the nut that runs through the Acme bolt that's over there. I don't know if you can see it. It's over here in the background over there on the wood. I'm not going to paint that because that should actually be sprayed with oil. Every time I spray my blade, well, not every time I spray the blade because I do the blade pretty often, but once a day, if I use that, I'll spray it with oil just to keep it from getting funny. But there's a cover there. This right here covers the bolt, so it's pretty neat the way it works there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting, after I paint this, I'm going to be putting it back together, and then I'm going to ship it. But before I ship it, I want to make a better video yet of how this thing actually goes together so that somebody who may not be, you know, a mechanic could actually put it together without any hang-ups. It's not that hard. It's just, you know, you got to have a little bit of an understanding. Like, for instance, the nuts here that go onto the bolt, you want them the same distance from the inside frame to the center of the pin that's sticking out there on each one. So if you come out 8 inches on one side, you want to be 8 inches on the other side so that this thing lays level. This bar here lays level in the sawmill. This camera must have some kind of goofy lens in it because this thing looks like it's bowed, but it's straight. I know it's straight. Anyway, yeah, so that's how far I got today with that, and everything's ready to be painted, so I just got to go get some paint. And right now they're doing some construction work down on the road, and that you can't get through there. There's a half-hour wait for each guy waiting for the flaggers to let you through, and I'm not going down there playing that game. I'll wait till later on, maybe 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock to run down to Lowe's again. It's 5 of 5 now, so I'm going to be going to eat supper soon, Carmine and I, and then we will get some paint and I'll paint this thing. I just want to show you what Carmine was doing today too. Let me go over. Yeah, so what was going on today, Carmine had finished all these little plaques that you see laying over here so that they were all the same color all the way around. So now he's got this to the point where the next time he makes one, he'll be making the whole thing on those racks that he has there. And what that's going to do is it's going to save time, which saves some money for the people who may buy these. So he's got quite a few sold already. I'm surprised. Whatever you like, he'll put on there for you, or draw something that you may like. And it gives him a little extra incentive to keep himself busy, which is good. So anyway, guys, that's what we were doing today. So between this that Carmine's working on, and he's only doing this as a side thing, like whatever else I have to work for him to do, will do that for me. So, and I have work that I got to get to myself. So I'm making some things, he's making some things, and we're working together, helping one another, trying to get this off the road, you know, so it can be a good thing for us to do. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and have a good one. Bye.
Hey guys, so I'm going to do a little bit of carving, so I'm going to show you guys some of that. I'm not going to show you too much of what I'm carving at the moment because it's actually a birthday present for my mother, and this video is going to go up before her birthday, so I'm not going to, she watches the video, so I don't want to spoil it to her. But if you look over here, I had to get this new chair because we only have one big stool, so I wanted to, because Grandpapa was working over there by the lathe and stuff, he had one, so then I grabbed one for myself at the store today. And then now I'm gonna get some carving done. I stained all the back of these like he told you, and for now on everything's gonna be stained at once because it was hard to stain. You could stain one side, but then you couldn't stain the other because then you had to set it and let it dry, and if you would stain both sides it would get stuck to the thing and that wouldn't work. So we made those stands. Those stands work really nicely actually. So that's how we're going to go about it from now on. As soon as all these are dried, everything's good, and we have the way we're doing it set up nice, so it's very efficient. Alright, and we got my little lamp here for some light. I usually have my phone here playing music, but I'm not going to play music because YouTube doesn't like that, so we're not going to do that. I did draw some more ideas here that I have, which is why I have more plaques to make. Most of these have a design on them already, but there is a few of them where they do not. Like the two that are on the stands, they have no design. And I think this one has no design. Yeah, there's a few that have no design and a few that do, so I can get some more stuff done. Because I have a ton of drawings in here. I actually have so many I had to get another drawing book at the store today as well. Let me turn this so I can see what you guys can see. So as you guys can see, I got a butterfly here. Just a simple butterfly. I got 2 birds. I like this one. 2 birds. 2 dolphins, like in the shape of a heart, which I find that really nice. And I think I got one more here. Oh, I have one more thing that I'm working on. I don't really know what it is too much yet. It's a bird like in the woods. That one's going to be more of a detailed one. So we're going to have to work on that later. And then there's this too. So, as you guys can see, I got stain all over myself. I was wearing gloves, but I took the gloves off when I was hammering the lids back on. And because of being new, it was splattering on me. So this is actually an ebony stain. I have it all, you guys can't even see. I have it like all over my arm and stuff, so it's fine. So let's put that away. Let's get some carving done. I'm not gonna be able to get it all done because right now, because we have dinner to eat. Because Grandpa was telling you it was already 5 of 5 or something, whatever he was saying. I don't know what time it is. Yeah, it's 5:25. Yeah, it's 5:05. Yeah. Right. So we're gonna get to work. If you hear someone yelling, that's Grandpa yelling for dinner. But Grandpa has a stove. Make sure you guys can't see this. Grandpa has a stove in the house that he's had since he bought brand new when he built the house. And the pilot wouldn't stay lit. So we rebought, I don't know what it's called, but we rebought the piece that the pilot would stay lit for. And it didn't want to work. And we got a second one, still didn't want to work because they didn't send us the right length of wiring to go from the top of the stove down to the bottom of the pilot, so we couldn't even use it. And then after that they told us, oh, we don't even make that part anymore and stuff like that, so we can't find it anywhere. So that was giving us some grief for a while. So Grandma's been having to make dinner on the stove top. But we had to go order a new one, a new stove at Lowe's. So we had to get a new one because they stopped making the parts for it. Which it wasn't that bad. If they would have had the part, we could have fixed it easy, but it's alright. Grandma's happy. Thought I heard someone yelling for dinner. Might just be my brain hoping that someone's yelling because it's hungry. I don't know. It's turning out pretty good from looking at it. I'll be able to see more once I take the paper off. But so far, so good. And I've actually been using another piece. Like, I'll draw it in the book, and then I use a piece of clearer paper. Like, if you guys can see, this is kind of like, you can like see my finger through it really easily. It's like a clearer type piece of paper. It's like a trace paper or a design paper. So I've been using that, so then I'm not ruining my original picture, so I can keep the original. And I don't have to redraw it as much. Like, I have to just trace over it and not redrawing it multiple times for every time there's something going on or something I need to make again. before I take the paper off, I'm just going to do a double check, make sure I have everything good. Because if I take it off, good luck lining it back up. Alright, yep, everything's good, and I can untape it. Sorry that I'm not going to show you guys, but just know turned out pretty good. Yeah, very nice. Should be easy to go around. Yippers. That'll be nice. Can't show you guys this. Sorry. Sorry. Maybe if mom didn't watch it, you guys can't even see it like this. Like I'm showing. It's in there. It's just very small yet. But how is it? 5:45. How long does that take? It took about 15 minutes just to do the outline of it, and now I'm gonna have to do another bigger part of it, which is making it thicker, so you can actually see it. 'Cause you can't see it right now. I have to make it thicker and deeper, and stain it. So it takes roughly about 2 hours to do the carving. So we'll come back to this after dinner and after we go to Lowe's. But it looks pretty good. Clean this up. I'll be back for that. I'm gonna throw this stuff away. So maybe I'll put myself on the camera. Alrighty. Need a haircut, don't mind that. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment anything you guys like to comment. Comment how the weather was for you guys today if you want. That's like a basic question that I normally ask because the weather is always different everywhere, so it's something everybody can relate to. So comment anything you like to comment. Comment anything you guys would like to see me carve. If you would like anything specific carved, just let me know. You can email me. Usually if you guys comment, I'll comment what my email is. You guys can email me anything. But yeah, there's a bee over there hitting the window. Not too smart. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.